Hey there, travel fans, and welcome to another deep dive.
Always fun.
Yeah, this one's going to be interesting.
It is.
So today we're heading to southeastern France, to the Rhône-Alpes region.
That's right.
We found this really cool travel blog with a top 10 places to visit list.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, it's not your typical French fare.
It's not.
We're talking mountains and villages and
Food.
Ooh, oh, the food.
Yeah.
Let's just dive in.
Sounds good.
Okay, so first up, we have Chamonix Mont Blanc.
Of course.
It's got to be on the list, right?
Right.
Mont de Mont Blanc, the highest peak in the
A
Alps.
classic.
But the town itself,
Yes.
it's more than just a base camp.
Definitely.
You can get espresso with mountain views
Uh-huh.
and then hop on a cable car up to Aiguille du Midi.
Now you're talking.
Talk about an Instagram moment.
For sure.
Okay, next we have Annecy.
The Venice of the Alps.
Okay, that got my attention.
Right.
I love canals.
Yeah.
But Annecy also has a world-renowned animated film festival.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Yeah.
So you can imagine those mountain reflections
Yeah.
and just gorgeous.
It's a film festival.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay, speaking of cool,
Hmm.
let's talk about Lyon.
Okay.
The blog calls it the gastronomic capital of France.
Big words.
But, you know, I kind of believe them.
I mean, it's Lyon.
Exactly.
It's known for its food.
right.
The bouchons.
Oh, yeah, those little restaurants.
It's really something else.
Like you walk in and it's like stepping back in time.
Yeah, and the food is so hearty and traditional.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Me too.
Okay, so next up we have Grenoble.
Ooh.
It seems like a great spot for anyone who wants to kind of combine, like,
Brains and brawn.
yeah, exactly.
That's that.
So Grenoble has all this cutting-edge research,
Yeah.
like world-renowned institutions.
Yeah.
But you're also surrounded by the Alps.
Uh-huh.
So you could be like working on some crazy science project
Right.
and then go hiking in the afternoon.
I love that.
And speaking of hiking, the Vercors Regional Natural Park.
Oh, wow.
It sounds absolutely amazing.
It's beautiful.
Like dramatic cliffs,
Definitely.
deep gorges,
Yeah.
and just endless trails.
It's so important to have those protected areas,
Yeah.
not just for the views, but for like biodiversity and all of that.
Health of the region.
Exactly.
Okay, this next one's kind of interesting.
Oh.
Écureuils. So you might be thinking, what's a shopping destination doing on a list like this?
Right, with all the mountains and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But Écureuils is all about artisan culture.
Really?
Yeah. So like handmade crafts and unique boutiques.
That's cool.
And you can actually meet the people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the people who make this stuff.
I love that.
So you can find a truly unique souvenir.
Yeah.
Something that tells a story.
And supports the community.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really special.
Okay, so from artisan crafts, we're going to a fairy tale castle.
Oh!
Chateau de Grignan.
Wow.
Yeah, and this one has a literary connection.
Oh.
The writer, Madame de Sévigné.
I've heard her.
Yeah, she wrote extensively about the chateau in her letters.
That's so cool.
So you can like imagine walking through the halls and
Yeah.
like picturing her there.
And all the history.
Right.
It's amazing.
Okay, so next up we're heading to Saint-Étienne.
Okay.
And I have to admit, I was surprised to see this on the list.
Really?
Yeah, it's known for its contemporary art scene.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, it's home to the Cité du Design.
What's that?
So it's this hub for like exhibitions and workshops.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's all about design.
I like that.
So you can like really delve into the creative process, not just look at the art, but like understand the why behind it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, remember Grenoble,
Yeah.
the science and adventure hub?
Hmm?
Well, we're going back.
Oh.
But this time it's for La Bastille.
The fortress.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can get there by cable car.
Nice.
The views from the top are supposed to be incredible. Like you can see the whole city
Wow.
and the Alps in the background.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, and for our final stop,
Last one.
we're going to Montélimar.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
It's all about satisfying your sweet tooth.
Oh, I know this one.
What is it?
Nougat.
Right.
Telimar nougat.
It's like their specialty.
Right, made with honey and almonds.
It's so good.
It's a classic.
Okay, so from the highest peak in the Alps to the sweetest nougat,
Wow.
we've covered a lot of ground in this Rhône-Alpes deep dive.
We have.
I don't know about you, but I am ready to book a flight.
I know, me too.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's more than just Paris.
Right.
There's so much to see and do.
Experience.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
So out of all the places we talked about,
Yeah.
what was the biggest surprise for you?
That's a good question.
Or like the hidden gem?
You know what? I think it's Eckerald.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it would be so easy to just focus on the mountains and the castles.
Right.
But Eckerles, it's like, it's
Yeah.
a different kind of travel.
Slower.
Yeah, and more immersive.
And connected to the people.
Exactly.
So what advice would you give to someone who's like feeling overwhelmed
Okay.
about planning a trip to a region
Right.
they don't know very well?
I would say start with your interests.
Okay.
Like, what are you passionate about?
Yeah.
Is it history or art or food?
Right.
And then use that as your compass.
Love that.
And don't try to see everything at once.
Yeah.
Choose a theme or an area and...
Yeah, and build your itinerary around that.
Exactly.
That's great
Oh,
advice.
thanks.
So thinking about your ideal Rhône-Alpes itinerary,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your must-do activity?
Oh, that's tough.
There are so many good ones.
There are.
But if you had to choose.
Okay, if I had to choose,
Yeah.
I would say hiking in the Vercors Regional Natural Park.
Oh, yeah.
I just love being in nature,
Yeah.
surrounded by those cliffs and forests.
And the fresh air.
It's amazing.
What about you? What's calling to you most from this list?
You know, I think I'm really drawn to Grenoble. That
Yeah.
mix of science and nature.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating.
It's like innovation and exploration
Yeah.
all in one place.
Exactly.
That's magic of Rhône-Alpes.
Yes.
It offers something for everyone.
I feel
Whether you're seeking adventure
Or relaxation.
or culture.
Or food.
Yes, the food.
Always the food.
So as we wrap up our Rhône-Alpes deep dive, what would your ideal itinerary look like?
Yeah. What hidden gems would you seek out?
What flavors would you savor?
And most importantly, what memories would you create?
We want to hear from you.
Yes.
Share your dream Rhône-Alpes itinerary with us on social media.
We might even feature it in a future deep dive.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of future deep dives,
Mm.
we've got so much more in store for you.
We do.
From hidden corners of the world to fascinating historical narratives.
It's going to be a blast.
So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel.
And get ready to dive deep.
But for now,
Yeah.
let's leave you with one final thought.
Okay. I like it.
As you're thinking about your Rhône-Alpes adventure,
Uh-huh.
what's one thing you've always wanted to do
Mm.
but have hesitated to try?
Like, what's holding you back?
Maybe it's climbing a mountain,
Oh, yeah.
or learning a new language,
Ooh, that's a good one.
or even just trying a dish you've never had before.
You know what?
Yeah.
Use this Rhône-Alpes exploration as a springboard.
I love that.
Let it inspire you to step outside your comfort zone.
And embrace new experiences.
Exactly. You never know what you might discover.
So true.
Until next time,
Keep exploring
keep learning.
and keep diving deep.